welcome to Magic Numbers. And here's the star of our show, Ronnie Vidane. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, I should say, and welcome everybody to Magic Numbers. I'm going to adjust the camera there. This is our very first episode of Season 2. Yes, Season 2 here on Magic Numbers. I cannot wait to share it all with you. We've got much more to give away than we did last season, hopefully. Hopefully we'll have much better luck in terms of giving away money. So, here's how the Magic Numbers work. Well, throughout the show, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be generating 6 magic numbers. Now, if any 2 of those appear in any order in the last 7 digits of your phone number, you could be playing with us in studio in order to win up to, tonight, $100,000 in cash. So, it should be very exciting stuff. We've got the confetti ready if something does happen. In fact, we're just going to generate the first magic number just by number 1. So, let's get the number generator out. Okay, here we go. 0 to 9. Of course, we can't, generate double-digit numbers. So, start and stop. There we go. Number 3. That is the first magic number. So if that appears, like I said, in the last 7 digits of your home phone number, your work phone number, whatever phone number you have, then call 09011-323-000, 09011-323-000. You could be playing with us here in the studio. So, and each call will cost you $1. So, each entry will cost you $1. So, and then the lines will close after the final commercial break here in about half an hour. So, that is all the exciting stuff we have around here. So, we're going to generate the next magic number here. I have to go grab it here. Okay. So, as you can see, we have got this little hammer here, and we've got this little bucket. Now, there's a producer in my ear, as you can see with my earpiece. They are going to help. They're going to tell me how many times to beat this thing, and that will be the next magic number. So, producer in my ear, whenever you're ready. Okay, he's told me what the next magic number is. You're going to hear it right now. Okay, you're paying attention at home. If you aren't, at least, let's do it again. There we go. I hit this little tub here 6 times. So 6 is the next magic number. So far, 3 and 6. And if one of those numbers or both of them aren't in the last 7 digits, don't panic. There's still 4 more opportunities to, get the next magic number. There's going to be a song. We'll have a couple of other games. Well, in fact, there's going to be 3 other games. So, you're going to want to make sure you do not miss this one. Coming up next, we will generate the next 2 magic numbers when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
What does a lifetime warranty mean? At Harbor Freight, it means confidence. All our hand tools get a lifetime warranty because they're engineered to last a lifetime. A lifetime of hard work, routine maintenance, and quick fixes. Now, what does our lifetime warranty mean to you? Tools you can rely on as long as you need. At Harbor Freight, we call that smart shopping. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight.
What's in the bag? Lunch. Big Mac, fries. Play you for it. You and me for my Big Mac. First one to miss, what does the winner eat? No, no. Off the floor, off the scoreboard, off the bankboard, no rim. Over the second rafter, off the floor, nothing but net. Through the window, off the wall, nothing but net.
I'm in a timeout because apparently riding the dog like it's a small horse is frowned upon in this establishment. Luckily, though, I can conceal this bad boy underneath my blanket just so I can get on E-Trade, check my investment portfolio, research stocks, and set conditional orders. Wait, why are you taking... Oh, I see. Hey, Max, would it kill you to throw a guy a warning bark? I wanted a bird.
E-Trade. Investing unleashed.
Mom, look what I can do.
No, Mom. Look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roast beef and cheddar from Jimmy John's. Warm French bread, melty cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey, pal! Looking crispy.
Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild.
The Lollipop Guild, and it's the name of the Lollipop Guild. What happened to our voices? This is not good.
Package for the Lollipop Guild.
I'll sign for that.
Nice place you got here.
That's better. We wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Whether it's overseas or over the rainbow, FedEx can get it to places other shipping companies can only imagine.
Welcome back, everybody, to the season premiere of Magic Numbers. So glad you could be with us here today. We've already generated the first 2 magic numbers. If you missed them, they were 3 and 6. And remember, if those appear within the last 7 digits of your home phone or your work phone, whatever phone number you have, as long as it is your phone number. I know we had a problem with that last season, but yeah, hopefully that'll just clear things up just a little bit more. So, yeah, what is going to happen now is that we're going to play a song around here. Now, depending on however many minutes and seconds the song is, the highest number out of that time will be our next magic number. So, performing Ain't It Fun, it is Paramore.
I don't mind letting you down, easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, just wait a while.
with Ain't It Fun. That was Paramore. So, like I told you, the length of that song, depending on what it is, the highest number will be the next magic number. Now, that song lasts for 3 minutes and 47 seconds. So that means 7 will be the next magic number. Yes, we're halfway there. 3, 6, and 6, 7. There we go. Okay, it's now time to determine the next magic number. We're going to be playing Beat the Dragon. Now, if we win out of any money tonight out of Beat the Dragon, then the guaranteed prize will be the cash amount we win from here. So, here we go. Here's how it works. There's 9 boxes. We have cash amounts. 6 of them have cash amounts ranging from $100 up to $500. Plus, we have a tick and the tack, and if we get that, we automatically get the dough. However, if we hit the dragon, we lose absolutely everything. So, here we go. I'm going to mix it up. We'll turn it so you can see here. Okay. Sorry, we don't have this in a better setup, but my podium is still in our old studio. So, once I get that here, then we'll have some fun. We'll have some real fun then. Okay, so here we go. We've got 9 boxes. We're going to start out with number 7. I can't believe that. We hit the dragon like that. Wow, that is unbelievable. Let's see where everything else was. Oh, there's the tick and the tack, plus all those other cash amounts there. And of course, we just happened to pick the dragon. Obviously, the odds of that are 1 in 9, which is about, what, an 11% chance? About somewhere in there. So, gosh. The fact that we got it right then and there on the very first pick, it's frustrating. But, hey, you know what? Since 7 was the last box we picked, the next magic number will be 7. So there you go. So far we have 3, 6, 7, and 7. If any one of those numbers are in the last 7 digits of your home phone, your regular mobile telephone, whatever the case is, then call 090-11323-000, 090-11323-000. And you'll be entered in to potentially win $100,000 at the end of the show. So, yeah, make sure you call that. Our phone lines have been hot. So, yeah, make sure you get in. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We're going to be playing a couple of more games. We'll determine the final 2 magic numbers when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, available at Walgreens. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, available at Walgreens. New, from the makers of Head On, introducing Activon. Arthritis pain? Activon. Apply directly where it hurts. Activon Arthritis, available at Walgreens. Get 4.4% APR for 36 months on a 2025 Cadillac XT5.
Do you know the secret to a happy home? The housewife who's in control of the finances.
Actually, any wife, husband, or human person can use Progressive's Name Your Price tool to take control of their budget.
And while the men do the hard work of making money, she can get all the car insurance options her little heart desires.
Or the women might do the hard work of making money.
Women don't have jobs.
Is this guy for real?
Modernizing car insurance.
That's enough out of you. The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
Where is your husband?
I see a little silhouette of a kind.
Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, the slam dunk go. Citrus tasting, quenching, very, very exciting me. Fantastico, Fantastico, Magnifico.
They're just thirsty dudes, anybody knows that.
They're just thirsty dudes out on a thirsty day. Sparing their life from this banality.
Easy come, easy go, we get the do.
Bismillah, no, he will not get the do. Get the do. Bismillah, she will not
stuff, and I buy your used jewelry. If you have gold rings, gold earrings, I'll give you cash. If you have diamonds, bring them to me. I'll give you cash. I love gold. Bring me your old gold, and I'll give you cash. Because
I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold, oh yeah. Yes, I'm the cash man. I'll give you money for your gold.
oh yeah.
Got me right here, combustible, and I can't wait to finally explode. The big bang, the reason I'm alive, when all the stars collide in this universe inside. The big bang, it's the big bang, whoa.
Today we celebrate the first glorious anniversary of the information purification detectors. We have created, for the first time in all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of any contradictory force. Purification, of course, is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall call themselves to death, and we will bury them with their own courage. We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Welcome back, everybody, to Magic Numbers. Well, we're going to be playing our fifth game to determine our fifth magic number. It will be classic concentration. So, yeah, how it's going to work is that we have the numbers 0 through 7 programmed here. Son of a biscuit. Okay, as I was saying, we have the numbers 0 through 7 logged in here. So what's going to happen is that when we press go, basically we have to match them. Now, as you can see, there's 15 number squares up there. There's 7 matches in there, and then there's 1 in there to throw us off completely. The last number we match will become our next magic number. So here we go. Go 1, 2. Nope, that's not a match. 6, 3. Nope. Here we probably should have some sound. There we go. 0 and 4. Oh my, we're not getting anything. Goodness, finally something. Holy crap. Oh, wow. These are all guesses. Oh! We just about had it with the 3. However, for every match... Sorry, for every match that we made, I heard some noise out there. For every match we got, we will, well, get 1 point here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the next magic number is 6. Da 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 da, there you go. So the magic numbers so far are 3, 6, 7, 7, and 6. So yeah, a lot of duplicates in there. Let's see if we can maybe... get a different number here. We'll see. We're going to be playing Card Sharks. Now, we're actually going to be playing with, you know, the survey questions and the actual cards here. So, yeah, I'll kind of give the play-by-play like I usually do for things like this. Close, so... or like I would normally do for this game.
What if your toothbrush could do the flaw?
An ad, of course. As if we are enough advertisements here on RVN, my goodness. Okay, so how it's going to work is that there's going to be up to 5 survey questions. We'll have to get past a path of 7 cards here. If we can do that, then we'll win the game, obviously. Now, the last card that we flip over on our row will be the next magic number. So if it's a face card, it'll be a 0, and if it's an ace, it'll be 1. All the other cards, 2 through 9, well, 2 through 10, I should say. 10s, that's worth 0, and then 2 through 9, like I said, is all, self-explanatory. Here we go. Survey number 1. We asked 100 people, have you ever given a fake name when ordering coffee? How many said they did? Is it really that common? I don't know. I'm going to guess 50. Well, the actual number of people who have done that is... Oh, yeah, it's really low. Only 30 people have given a fake name while ordering coffee. That makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. I mean, my sister, every time they would ask for her order at Arby's, she would give an alias, so it makes sense. Which is a different name. Boy, my guy here is freezing on a 4. He got a 6, he went higher, which was right with the jack, and then he went lower, got a 4, and then froze. That's just dumb. Anyway, we asked 100 professional chefs, does a good presentation make food taste better? How many said it does? My opponent here, he says 74. I'm going to say lower than 74. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I mean, it might help, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. Stay there. 86 think that it makes the presentation better. That's just nuts to me, to be honest. So he's got a 4. So he'll go higher. He's right with the king. He'll go lower. Oh, he's wrong with an ace. That means we get a free shot at the cards here. We've got a 7. We'll go higher. Why not? Ooh, it's a king. We were right. Lower than a king. That is a 6. We're going to freeze so that we're right level pegging. Next question. We asked 100 cougars, which would you rather have right this minute, a hot date or a cold rosé? How many said they'd rather have a hot date? I'm going to say 52. I don't really know. He says higher. Our opponent's a guy. The actual number said they'd rather have a hot date is, well, it might be 90. 94! My goodness. So, here we go. He has control of the cards. Is he going to go higher than a 4? He has to. And he's right with a 6. He's going to freeze right there. Next question. We asked 100 meat lovers, is turkey bacon real bacon? How many said it is? He says 40. I'm going to go higher than that. Well, the actual number who think that it's actually real bacon is 32. Wow, is it really that fake? I wouldn't know, obviously, but... Here we go. He has control of the cards. He'll go lower than a 6, and he's wrong with a 7. Well, free shot. We're going to go higher than the 6. We're right with the queen. We'll go lower. Ooh, we're wrong with a king. Okay, this will be the final sudden death question here. We asked 100 senior citizens, is Childish Gambino the name of a musician or a mobster? How many senior citizens said Childish Gambino is a mobster? Okay, well, let's see here. What's going to happen here is that if we don't win this question, then the other contestant will have a shot on whether or not he wants to play the cards or not. Now, if he passes it to me, we have to go through. If we goof, we win. If he goofs, or if we goof, he wins. If he goofs, we win. So, yeah, just like that. So, I'm going to say, to be fair, Childish Gambino does sound like the name of a mobster, but... I don't know. I think I'm going to say 54, kind of keep it around the middle. He goes lower. The actual number is, ooh, it's looking like it's going to be a high one. Come on, shoot back up. Ooh, only 32. My goodness. Okay, well, he's going to pass it to us. If we goof, then he wins. Remember, the last card that we flip over will determine the next magic number here. We're going to go higher than a 6. Ooh, we're right with a 9. We got to go lower. Ooh, we're right with a 3. Can we come back and win? Higher than a 3? Yes, for a 5. Come on, higher than a 5. Oh, we got burned on the last card. No. Are you serious? Of course we had to get burned on the last freaking card. Wow. I feel... Like I said, I feel robbed on that. We should have won that, but that's okay. Anyway, to recap, here are the magic numbers. We've got 3. We have got 6. We've got 7. We've got another 7. We've got 6, and we have got 2. Reminder, if any one of those 2 numbers appears in the last 7 digits of your home phone, your mobile phone, your smartphone, work phone, whatever, as long as the number belongs to you, then you will have a chance to win tonight's grand prize. Well, today's grand prize, I guess it is tonight on the East Coast, but either way, a grand prize of $100,000. Call 090-11323-000, 090-11323-000. Entries will cost you $1 a piece to ring in. With the maximum, there is no maximum, so you can do it as many times as you want. Somebody already has 50 calls logged in, so if you want to, hey, $50, that'll turn into $100,000. I mean, if you want to do it, fine, waste your money, but if not, oh well. Now, the lines will close in less than 7 minutes. So, yeah, in fact, they will close pretty much right as we come back into our next commercial break, or come back from our last commercial break. So, yeah, well, we still got a little bit of time here. Coming up later on tonight, well, after this, it'll be your local news and the RVN evening news, and then we'll go to local programming. Then we will be back on at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and then at 9 o'clock, the season finale of Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, that'll all be coming up later tonight right here on RVN. Tomorrow's schedule, starting at 7:30 Eastern Time, we'll have a brand new episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Then at 8:30, we'll have Gigantic Thursday, Game 6 of the NBA Finals. OKC could win it in Indiana. We'll see what happens. I think they will tomorrow night, but we will see. And then Friday and Saturday night, well, Saturday night, we're going to have a special Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, yeah, make sure you join us for that. And then Sunday will depend on what happens tomorrow night. So if the Pacers force Game 7, we'll be on Sunday night at 8:05. If Oklahoma City wins it all Thursday night, we'll be on at 2 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday just for the X's game in Winnipeg. So yeah, that is what the upcoming broadcasting schedule looks like, at least for the rest of this week into the weekend. Friday, we're going to have the Ronnie Show and Magic Numbers at their regularly scheduled times. So Magic Numbers at 5:15 Eastern Time, and then the Ronnie Show, depending on how long that is, of course, then, yeah. So anyway, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, the big moment where one of you at home will have a shot to win up to $100,000. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
It's not a journey. Every journey ends, but we go on. The world turns and we turn with it. Plans disappear. Dreams take over. But wherever I go, there you are. My luck, my fate, my fortune. Chanel number 5. Inevitable.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup is okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today and BK, have it your way.
Ever since people started recording information, there's been a need to duplicate it.
Very nice work, Brother Dominic. Thank you. Very nice. Now, I would like 500 more sets.
Brother Dominic, how are you? You do a big job for me. The Xerox 9200 duplicating system, unlike anything we've ever made, feeds and cycles originals, has a computerized programmer that controls the entire system, can duplicate, reduce, and assemble a virtually limitless number of complete sets, and does it all at an incredible 2 pages per second.
Here are your sets, Father. 500 cents you asked for.
It's America.
June 11th, get ready for the biggest music talent search in history. Some are bound for glory. Others won't be so lucky.
When you're in my arms, you make me prouder than.
That was terrible. No, I mean awful. I thought he took it quite well.
Thousands of wannabes, only one winner, and your vote decides who it is. American Idol, The Search for a Superstar. A new series Tuesday, June 11th on Fox.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nerves pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy. Because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
On January 23rd, Apple Computer will announce the Macintosh Office. You can look into it. Or you can go on with business as usual.
Welcome back, everybody, to Magic Numbers. In a moment, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, lines are now closed. So if you put in an entry now, it's too late. It will not count, and you will be charged still. So please, no more. We have in my ear, I've heard over 1 million entries. Now, like I said, you can do it as many times as you want to. One person, like we said, had over 50 entries in, so we'll see what happens. Now, tonight's grand prize is $100,000, and it'll increase by $50,000 each time that a contestant goes home with 0. Now, there was no money won in the preliminary game, so there will be still a guaranteed prize if our contestant walks away with nothing, but we'll determine that a little later on in the show. And in fact, we have our contestant over the phone right now. We don't have the little phone. We will, though, soon, so make sure to watch out for that. But right now we have her over the phone. Wendy, can you hear us? Yes! Ooh, welcome to Magic Numbers. Thank you very much. Are you excited to potentially win up to $100,000? Yes! Okay, so here's what's going to happen, Wendy. You're going to answer 5 questions. Now, for each one you get right, we will add a certain amount of money into a case. Well, it'll be a spot on the wheel. We don't have cases this time, but we do have spaces on the wheel. So what's going to happen is that we've already put $2,000 and we've put $5,000 out there. Now, your goal is going to be to try and add wedges to the wheel, basically. So $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, and $30,000. So you'll be adding the $100,000 onto the wheel. Plus, we have 3 strikes. So yeah, that means you lose all your money, and 3 strikes means game over. So yeah. Alrighty, Wendy, are you ready to go? Where are you calling from? New York City. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't want to keep us waiting any longer, but I will, because we got to get the bonus round theme pulled up here. Okay, Let's see, we need, here we go. So, let's start the music. There's no time limit. Take as much time as you want to. But remember, we are a live show, so keep that in mind. So I might be pushing you for an answer. Although it's multiple choice questions, there's 2 choices for each question. So here we go. It starts now. The Stanley Cup was awarded last night to which NHL team? The Florida Panthers or the Edmonton Oilers?
Oh gosh, I did not watch it last night, so I'm gonna say Edmonton?
No, it was Florida, so we can't put $10,000 on the wheel. But the next question is worth $15,000. Who's one of the teams playing in the NBA Finals right now? The Oklahoma City Thunder or the New York Knicks?
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's right. We did that unintentionally. We did not realize that you were from New York. That's why we write the questions ahead of time. Here we go, next question. Which TV chef passed away yesterday at the age of 55? This is to put $20,000 on the wheel. Anne Burrell or Gordon Ramsay?
Anne Burrell.
That is correct. To put $25,000 on the wheel. What comedy created by Julia Thacker and Mike Scully debuted on ABC in January of this year? St. Dennis Medical or Shifting Gears?
I'm going to say, oh gosh, I don't know, I don't watch TV that much. I'm gonna say St. Dennis Medical.
No, it was Shifting Gears. It was one of the top-rated shows in all of TV. My goodness. But anyway, next question. Earlier today, the FDA approved a drug to prevent which disease? The flu or HIV?
I'm gonna say HIV.
That is correct. Stop the clock, or stop the music. That's what I should say. Okay, so, Wendy, you have just put $65,000 out onto the wheel. So you can't go home with the $100,000, but you could still win $65,000. Not too shabby, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, so you're going to have 3 spins at the wheel. Now, like I said, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, for each question you got wrong, we put a 0 out on the wheel. So there's a chance you could hit a 0. Just thought I'd make that clear, too. So there's now 10 spaces out there on the wheel. You're going to take 3 spins of it. 3 spins, and you're going to try and win as much cash as possible. We hope it is those 3 big amounts you put out there worth 65 grand. But who knows, we will see. If you land on an X, like we said, you'll lose all of your money, and you'll go back down to 0, and you'll have to rebuild your bank here again. And if you hit those 3 strikes, then that means it is game over. So don't do that. You've only got 3 spins to get through. Okay, here we go. We're going to mix up. In fact, we're going to mix up the wheel right now.
Lock in the cases.
That meant stop the wheel. Okay, well, there we go. So, now that we've did that, there's 3 spins. That's all you have to get through, Wendy. Are you ready to go?
Yes, let's do this.
Okay, here we go. First spin. Let's put some money in your bank. Wheel is spinning. Let's see here. $15,000. There we go. $15,000. Okay, nice start, Wendy. Nice start.
Wow.
Yes, I know. It's a lot. $15,000. We've taken that off the wheel. You're now going for your second spin here, Wendy. Please let it be. Oh, goodness. If it could stop at $30,000. Stop! Ooh, not quite. But into $5,000. That's not too shabby at all. Okay, Wendy. You have got $20,000. 1 spin left. As long as you do not hit a strike, you're going to be going home with, well, some dough. I'll say that. So, $20,000. That 30 grand is still up there. The least you could walk away with, if you landed on a dollar amount, was $22,000. You could win $40,000. You could win $50,000. Who knows? We'll see, Wendy. But one more spin. Come on, Wendy.
Come on, Wheel. 30,000, 30,000, 30,000.
Oh, come on, 20. If it could stay in the 20. Yes, $20,000. Congratulations, Wendy.
Thank you, Ronnie.
So you double your score to $40,000. Congratulations, Wendy, once again.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, $40,000. A great way to get started with the season as far as I'm concerned. But, yeah, so no confetti tonight. I basically loaded it here in the bucket for nothing. But, yeah, we have to get someone has to win $50,000 in order for us to do that. But, yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching us here tonight. Stay tuned. Your local news is coming up next right here on RVN, except for on the West Coast. It may be even in the Mountain Time Zone, too. So I'm not quite sure on that one. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching us. We will see you later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Bye-bye.